Hey guys, it's Toy Hunter Tony here with episode 271 of this week's Rare Invincible Guarding the Globe. You know it's so hard to get this mixed up. It's our top 10 of this week. How are you doing? Nikki's in the house, my main man. How are you doing? Who's going to answer me first? All right, we're going to default to you guys. Hey, this week's episode is going to feature not only Volume 1, but Volume 2 of Guarding the Globe. They are the Guardians of the Globe. But the title of that book, if you go to look it up, is called Guarding the Globe. And I had a hard time figuring that out. Volume 1 is from 2010. Volume 2 is from 2012. I had to think about it. It's only a 2 years difference. But these guys are scarce and hard to find. A lot of stores don't have them in backstock. A lot of these are commanding big prices for these books. And then you got to look for the 1 in 15 variants. They go anywhere from $30 to $60 individually, and as high as $200 for the Invincible 1 in 15 variant cover of these books. Second printings command a higher value. Also, these are all first prints. I did not get any volume, not volume 2. I did not get any second printings in this group. All right, before we get going with this week's top 10, I had to do a huge shout out. I met Brian. Hey Brian, how are you doing? We were checking out the Target here, and I was lucky enough to find, oh my goodness, we are up to, I can't even say it already, 51 of these guys. There is the original Flash. There was, I can't remember all the figures. There were 6 total in this group. Only one per case, one case per store. We picked this up at Target. I think Brian got Jason Todd, right, Nick? Yeah, the Robin figure. Sorry, I could talk to you, Brian. Which one did you get? I could be waiting for an answer for a long time. What if he doesn't watch this till later, Nick? Jeez Louise. And then not only did I get the Superman. God, did you go see that movie? I told you to go see that movie. Totally enjoyed it. No spoilers yet. We got to at least wait a couple more videos before we get into it. It was awesome. And then this Friday at 8:30 in the morning, I think the first feature at Regal Cinemas is at 9 o'clock in the morning. So you can get there 30 minutes before the first movie starts to get access to your Fantastic Four popcorn bucket. Galactus is out this week. You gotta go Friday at your Regal Cinema and get that huge Galactus looking popcorn bucket. Yeah, Nikki, you gonna get it? No, he can't afford it, he says. I can't either. Michael's gonna help me out, right, Michael? Man, there's a lot of quietness in this video. Hey, listen, anyways, so I picked up Lobo, the main man himself. I'm going to show you what that looks like down in here. Look at this. That is freaking gorgeous. It is the first Lobo I've ever picked up. But, yeah, that's going anywhere between $30 and $40 right now. And then look at this one. This is the Superman. Love it. The black suit. Long-haired. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Trying to blind you. And then the last but not least, the unmasked Batman. Look at that. Yeah, I don't see a cowl in there, so I don't see a Batman mask. So he just is, yeah. These are the hard ones to get. But if you can see, you got the, what's the first Flash's name? And then we've got the Atom. And I already got Aquaman from that last group. I don't know when the tail, these are called tail enders. These are at the end of the run, so you don't know which ones are going to be ones that end the series. So I told Nikki and Michael that when we see them, we're going to pick them up. But I got these 3, Batman, Superman, and the main man himself, Lobo. All right, then we're done with that. Because you didn't tune in here for figures I found at Target. Anyways, Brian, it was nice talking to you. We were catching up on the hobby, die-cast, and you know, all that good stuff. And then also, just so I could show you, you have to go to Sheets. I have posted a video. This is new. I went through 6 of our stores here in town, and holy crap, I got more of these. Are considered special editions. I'm going to show you up close here what a solo one looks like. So this is the one to get in that whole stand. There are 8 bays The bottom left two. The left one has where'd it go? Has Superman. This one is in the bottom left-hand bay. There's two of these in the box. And then you have to get the Crypto. Where's Crypto? Crypto is in the bottom right-hand side. So there's 8 bays of this stand, and it's got a DC logo. These are called special editions. They're summer editions. They're designed to get you number ones in your hands so your kids can read them, or if you missed them, you can read them. And then look at this. Lex Luthor. I didn't get that one, but he's big in the movie. Had to get that. And then what's some other good ones? Oh my goodness, there were so many. I'm just going to show you real quick. Picked up that Superman. That looked really nice. And then I picked that one up. That's the only one that had Metamorpho. And then, of course, I went through 7 different sheets. 5 of them had that. Got a couple extra Cryptos and a couple of those Superman. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out what the values of the original books are to compare them to these books. And I'll get them with you. Oh, here's one you didn't see. Look at that. Brave and a Bold. That's what I was trying to remember the other one called, Nick. You left me hanging. Then we got Guy Gardner. He's real big. And I think that's it. All right, we're done there. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I'm going to go ahead and open this one on camera because we were worried that these special editions are not a complete comic book. Now, I have not compared these to the original covers to see if they have the right pricing to compare it to the original printing. Some of these, Nikki said that he thinks they could be first printings in here. But I think this is a special edition. So let's see. It just seems thinner. You know, someone also mentioned there might not be any commercials in here. And I think they might be right. There's no advertisements. Oh, that's what these are. That's why they feel thinner and not as heavy as the original book. Look at that. That is so cool. Now you know. And then they just have ads from the original trade paperbacks that you need to go out. Essential graphic novels, I like to call it. All right? Well, there you go. So I will mark mine. I'm going to leave mine in the bags. I know we've talked about that in the past, but Nikki and I, we've gone through, obviously we took the sticker off. They're $3.99 right now, but these have been in those cases before, like at Christmas time for $2.98, even at $1.25 at some stores. So they have re-released these. It looks like the original comic with a new number 1 with no ads. That's why it's so thin. Glad we could help you out on that one. But Nick wants to leave them in the bags when we present them because he doesn't want anyone to be misconstrued, and we don't want you to think we're selling them for the original value. We're going to treat them what they are. They're designed to get out cheaper to the audiences. And this is the only reprint or availability of Supergirl. That's 1 per shipper box. That's it. Just 1. And that's going up in value because you can't get it anywhere else right now. We got our copy, believe it or not, in DC 4-packs at Walmart. And we have not seen a single 4-pack at comic books at Walmart in this year. We have 1 local. Oh, we're going to go check that out. I'm not going to tell you where it is. It's north of Greensboro, up 29. They have a box full of older stuff that just didn't sell through, and we didn't really want to invest in it. But I'm going to go up and see because people are going to the Walmart packs to try to find first printings of this. Here we go. Now we're going to get to this week's top 10. That's what you came for. Nick's gonna prep these. Here, bud. Thank you, bud. All right, here we go. Sorry, left you there. So number 10 of this week's top 10. Let's get back to the real reason that you came here. This is called Guarding the Globe. This is volume 2. This one goes anywhere between $8 and $12, and on fair market value, $10. I'm going to put that up number 10. And Nick and I were discussing that. Fair market value, on average, we drop the lows, we drop the high, but I do let you know that one goes between $8 and $12. Median value, $10. There you go. All you guys got to do, this is a claim sale. All you got to do is remember to hit like and subscribe. And when you type claim down in there, you can get 10% off any of these books. This is number 9 of this week's. This is volume 2, Guarding the Globe. This is issue number 5. And look at that. Todd Knock. Love his art. He's been doing some covers here recently for Marvel, and I've been getting them because I love his Hulk books. I had no idea that he did the original art for Guarding the Globe. It's really cool. It's gorgeous. I love your art, Todd. Beautiful. This one goes between $8 and $12, and it's a solid pickup at 10. Put that up on the big wall. Nick has no clue. That's what you told me. You said you have no idea who the hell. Sorry, who the heck these guys are. But if you watched, is it season 1 or season 2 that they had that big fight? You got to watch Invincible on Amazon Prime, and they use this story in one of the seasons. I don't want to say anything, but a lot of them die really fast. There, I spoiled it for you. Number 7 of this week? No, number 8. Excuse me. Number 8. Let's see what it is. Look at that. Another gorgeous knock cover. Guarding the Globe, Volume 2. Number 4. What's funny, you can tell the difference between Volume 2 and Volume 1. Volume 2 has a $2.99 cover price, and Volume 1 has a $3.50 cover price. That's how you can tell them apart without having to open them up, unless you know already. And if you know already, then what does it matter, right? This one goes between $8 and $12. Also, solid pickup at 10. Now, I've seen these last 6 books. I've seen them as high as $15 to $20 a piece because they're scarce. They're hard to find. A lot of the online stores have them at a price point, but they're sold out. They're sold out everywhere. So if you can find these, definitely recommend picking them up. And if you can't find them, you can always get them from us. Number 7 of this week. Here, look at that. This one's a nice one. This is the very first volume 1 to show you. See how it's got a $3.50 price point? This one goes between $8 and $12, and it's a solid get at 10 big ones. Now, I know that Ryan Otley started this, but I think it's Serino finished it. So Kirkman writing, that's always the writer, the artist, the inker. Right? I believe so. $10. Let's get that up on a big wall. So no big bangers here, right? These are all the ends of the volumes. We'll get to the bigger ones because we're working our way down the top 10 of this week. Number 6. Oh, this one's a nice one. Recognize this? There we go. This is number 5 of volume 1, $8 to $12. Volume 1s are going between $20 and $25. Nick doesn't want, and I don't blame him, Nick doesn't want us to jump at the highest price point just because something's hard to find. We're trying to keep them affordable for our audience. All you got to do is tell Nikki what a great job we're doing. Let's put that up on a big wall. 6 to 12 big ones, man. My goodness. We're going to get a price fluctuation on the next one, maybe. If not, solid, steady pricing. I'm with you, Nick. What's Nick's pick? Tell him. You got to speak louder, son. All right, so Nick's pick is out of all these books. He's like, I want to tell you something cool about this. So this is the return of the Astounding Wolfman versus the El Chupacabra. So what's funny is it's not known as Wolfman. This copyright is the Astounding Wolfman. And is he friend or foe? Because here he's fighting the Guardians. This one goes between $8 and $12, and it's a solid pickup at 10 big ones. Let me put that up on the wall. I might have missed, that's pretty cool. Astounding Wolfman. That's Nick's pick. You just thought that was cool. You like the Wolfman? Hey, we're at the halfway point where I say, thanks for watching us and supporting us on this channel. Each week we bring you the top 10 or on the hunt videos. We do reveals from this week's comic book store or what we picked up. Check us out on our podcast. We reveal the most recent new comic books that we picked up, and just to let you know that we're interested in. We call it a second chance video because they're available for your purchase. Our big announcement, if you saw one of our earlier 2 videos, We are at Stokesdale Marketplace in Stokesdale, North Carolina. We're booth 47. Look for our code on our comic books. It's 24/7 or 247. That is us. We have new comic books on the wall. We've got the most recent action figures that we've picked up, and then we have back issues of the most 3 or 4 issues of the most recent new comic books. We're starting to bring in some older back issues. Every week we're adding a short box to everything, and then we'll put the new books for the week up on the wall so you can check them out at your earliest convenience. And then go check us out on an earlier video. I don't remember what it is, Nikki. You didn't give me any notes. But anyways, look for our Stokesdale. It's just a quick video walkthrough. It's just, you know, it's something cool. But let's get going. We're gonna go. I know. I've already. Jeez, man. He's got to go. It's rained on us all day today, and he wants to get home before we get flooded. I understand. All right, ready? We're halfway. Point is over. Let's get to it. Hit the button, Nick. You don't need to do a close-up of my big old forehead. So listen, number 5 of this week. This is Guarding the Globe number 2 from Volume 2. This is got team divides to protect the Earth from 2 looming dark forces. Yeah, love that one. $10 to $20. Another knock book and a knock cover. 15 big ones. Put that up on the wall, son. Nikki said I got to follow my script. I get lost on the tangent. Nikki wants us to do the videos quick. All you got to do is contact Nikki. I know that's what you didn't do. Nikki's yelling at me. There, didn't hit that button. Yeah, obviously you're here at Toy Hunter Tony. You can find us on Instagram at toy_hunter_Tony. You can find us at Facebook at Toy Hunters Club, and also check us out on TikTok at Toy Hunter Tony. All right. I love you, Nick. All right, so number 4, look at that bad boy right there. This is the first appearance of the astounding Wolfman in the Guarding the Globe series. I don't think it's his first appearance to begin with. I just think it's an appearance of the astounding Wolfman. This one goes between 10 and 20 bucks. Also, solid pickup at 15. Wrong one, Nick. Jeez Louise, are we hitting the right buttons? Here we go. There we go. There we go. You want to start all over, Nicholas? When it falls apart astoundingly well. Catch the thing there. Astoundingly well. Number 3 of this week. Look at that. This is Volume 1 of Guarding the Globe. This is issue number 2 versus Octoboss. Yeah, they're under the water fighting Octoboss. This one goes between $15 and $25, and it's a solid get at 20. Nice. That's pretty cool, Nick. I don't think the boss was in the TV show. Did you guys see him? I don't think so. He's got a big head with a lot of tentacles. Number 2 of this week. Dun dun dun. Drum roll, please. Guarding the Globe, Volume 2. See, beautiful knock cover. Goes between $15 and $25, and it's a solid get at 20. Because this is with Invincible, Brit, Outrun, Yeti, Robot, and Kaboomerang. There you go. Pretty cool. Nick's like, are you even reading the bullet points in the back of the book? And I was like, maybe not. Maybe I was just in awe of the beautiful covers. Number 1 of this week. Dun, 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 dun. Jaws. This, oh man, there's a whole bunch in here. This is issue number 4 from Volume 1. It goes between $15 and $25 also. It's the first appearance of Pegasus, Cast Iron, Japan Droid, Best Tiger, and the Blue Bruiser. $15 to $25, and it's a solid get at 20. There we go. Now we're getting down to the last one. This is a big one. And Nicholas said this one commands between $30 and $40, but he wanted to keep it tight at 20. And the bonus, this is actually pretty cheap. Check this out. This is number 1, Volume 1, Guarding the Globe. So this has got the first appearance of Yeti, first appearance of Set, who's a member of the order, and it's also the first mention of the order. Also, first appearance of Embrace, who's also from the order. This one goes between $20 and $30, and you can get it here with us for 25 big ones. Nicholas said this one's going between $40 and $60 right now, but like I said, he wanted to keep the pricing low. So whatever Nick suggests, I'm with you 100%, kiddo. I'm not going to get into an argument with you and being stupid. That's a callback. So, all right, so this is a claim sale. Type claim down in the comments. Get a hold of Nikki through Messenger, through here on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, whatever your preferred channel of watching. Whether you're on your phone or on your computer, it's a static claim sale. So if it's still available, it'll be yours. Pricing's good for the first 48 hours. After that, check for the current values. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. We're not a channel that always goes up. So if something's too high, we will make a markdown if we have room. And then also shipping, all 12 of these, you can get $15 in the continental US of A. Free shipping if you buy all 12. That's what we're getting to, Nick. Sorry. I'm sitting here looking at Nicky. He handed this to me so I wouldn't be less. This week's hunt total for all 12 of these books is 175 big ones. Not bad. And then if you're a big game hunter, that's why he yelled at me. Big game hunter is somebody who buys all 12 of these. You'll not only get them for free shipping, but you'll get them for over 25% off, and you can get them for $130. That's not bad. That is a very, very small profit margin for us. I think this was a $100 hunt, and Nikki wants to be able to get these out to people. I think what he told me, is that true? I'm just gonna sorry. All right, so Nikki thinks Michael wants this, and you're not getting along with Michael now? Good God. He doesn't want stuff coming directly from my channel directly to Michael's collection. Sorry, Michael. So he made the price point attainable, cheaper. Maybe somebody else will get this cool stuff other than Michael. All right, Nick, you're terrible. Guys, I want to say thanks for hanging out with us. Stick around. We'll do a redo. It's French for redo. Later episode, we'll do it with less talking. A lot of guys watch that on our TikTok channel, and we'll represent them here in about 6 hours. So we'll give you a head start. You have first crack at them, and then if not, we'll put them on our other channels, and then it broadens the audience. Guys, I want to say thank you. We'll see you soon on the next Top 10. See ya.